Hey everyone, what's up? It's Jake with Cardfight Club and a quick tournament recap followed by an Angel Feather deck profile. First off, the tournament is now best 2 out of 3, 5 rounds of Swiss. I went 3-2. Both my losses were to Gold Paladins, which was the majority of decks out there. Round 1 I lost to Gold Paladins. Round 2 I beat some Sprite Brothers. Round 3 I beat Pelennor Gold Paladins, but I probably should have lost that because game 1 I healed 8 times during that game. Yeah, it was a little ridiculous. Uh, game round 3 was Gold Paladins and I won. Or no, round 3 was Gold Paladins. Round 4 was Gold Paladins, and then round 5 was, you guessed it, Gold Paladins, and I lost this time. But overall, a lot of Gold Paladins out there, probably because they're just the best deck. No reason, there's like no dispute about that right now. On to the deck profile. First up, starting Vanguard, Hope Child Teriel. I was really debating running her or just using the heal trigger to start, and her skill is a free skill, and it comes in handy late game. Either getting like a Sham Shell out of damage when you're on 2, or late game if you rode Phoenix of the Flame, the whatever her face is, the Phoenix Calamity Flame, I think. You can get at least 1 damage swap in there with that. Um, Trigger lineup is pretty standard. 4 heals, 4 draw, and then 8 crits. Not a whole lot we can do besides that. I really don't like stands, and I'm never going to mix stands and criticals, and that's why I'm not using the damage swap trigger. Grade 1s, we've got 4,000 Ray Pegasus. When damage goes to your damage zone, it gets plus 2,000 till on a turn. This kind of goes with the Sham Shell engine. Lets you set up 21k columns with Sham Shell and Phoenix with 1 damage swap. Gets bigger the more you can damage swap. For the 8k Bethnal, these are here because it makes 20k with Sham Shell, and we don't have another reliable 9k boost. So 8k is never bad. With the 8k grade 2s, which there's quite a few of, it makes 16k, which is still a pretty good number. 3 perfect guards. We're only running 3 because the next card I'm going to show you kind of helps out with the whole guarding issue, and this doesn't have the issue of perfect guards being damage checked, because you can always get them out of damage. Sometimes early game you can even put your perfect guard in damage and then grab it late game. The deck's really versatile with its damage swapping. Gives your damage zone kind of a whole extra hand deal. So 3, no, not 4. 2's too little. Next up, Battle Cupid Nociel. So I wasn't running this at all originally, and it turns out to be just phenomenal. It's a damage swap, so typically when it guards, it's not a 5k shield, it is a 7k, because you get the +2 for a card going to your damage zone, and the 5k shield it provides. This is really good because a lot of relevant numbers decks make are 16 and 15k. Well, when they're swinging 16 and 15k, that would typically be a 10k guard. Well, this is still a 1-card guard, and you can either put the same card in damage zone and pull it out, or you can upgrade a card for your next turn. But it's a 7k guard essentially, which is really good versus all the 16 and 15k columns out there. Grade 2s. 4 million Ray Pegasus. Same deal. Damage zone plus 2k. It's 11k. That's the reason to run it. 3 10k. Just wanted some consistency, and this is probably going to 2 because I'm probably going to 3 of the next card, which is Love Machine Gun Nociel. Reason I want to, oh, I have 2 of them now. Reason I have 2 and want to go to 3 is it's really, really hard to win with Calamity Flame as your Vanguard, because you'll be swinging 17 and 18k. This would provide, running a 3rd one just gives me more chances to damage swap and hit relevant numbers with my Vanguard and rear guards. So I'm probably going to end up cutting a 10k for another one of these guys. And then 2 Doctoroid Megalos. It's a really good card. I didn't like it at first, and then after playtesting, you can do some. A lot of decks will put you at 3 damage and not want to hit you again because they want to keep you off limit break for a turn. Well, if you have this, you can kind of mess with them a little bit. So, it also is really good because it can activate, in a sense, your heal triggers. If I'm at 2 damage or 3 damage, and the opponent's at 3 damage or 4 damage, I can put myself at equal damage, and then if I hit a heal trigger, um, it happens, and then the other card still goes back. So some crazy plays have been being at 3 damage and my opponent being at 4, and I use the Megalos effect, hit a heal trigger, heal. I got my limit break that turn too, and then at the end of the turn, I went from 4 damage to 2, which is, I mean, it's a pretty nice effect to have happen. Only 2 because I cannot use it at 5 damage because it'll kill you. Um, so 2 of these I think is perfect. I didn't have any room for the grade 1. Don't think I would really put any grade 1s in there. Grade 3s. 4 Sham Shell. This is the engine of the deck. Um, you can run 4. You don't have to worry about ever having too many because you simply use her effect to get rid of extras along with discarding them to perfect cards. There's rarely ever a problem of having too many grade 3s in hand. This deck is very good, maybe not in card advantage, but card quality. It it can't necessarily draw more cards, but it can make sure it has the relevant cards in its hand. It can recycle its heal triggers. It can pull them out of damage zone and reuse them, send them back to deck. It can send grade 3 through the damage zone to grab a 10k shield. All sorts of shenanigans. And then the last grade 3 is the Phoenix Calamity Flame. It's just a sham shell without the limit break. It's plus 2k whenever something goes to the damage zone. The only bad thing is it's a really uphill battle if this is my Vanguard because I'm swinging for 17k instead of 21k or 20k each turn, and that's why I'm probably going to 3 of the grade 2 no CL. That is the deck. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if there's anything you think I should try or anything you like from the list. My next video is probably going to be an update on Kaga Royals, so until next time, see you later.